So, Clavs, how can I know that the battery is charging correctly?
That's a very good question.
I'm glad I asked a good one.
How can you know? If you technically, if your vehicle starts, right?
Yeah.
And runs.
Yeah.
And if you've driven it after, say, I don't know, 2 hours and drive home and it restarts, yes, you can technically assume it's charging, and you're right by assuming that way.
Yeah.
But to check if it's charging, you can only do it 2 ways. So you use a multimeter and setting it on a volt.
Oh, good to
I will show you that in a second. Oh, let me connect it.
What's that called?
It's called multimeter or voltmeter.
Oh, voltmeter. Okay.
Voltmeter,
Yeah.
so you can
Yeah.
check the volts of the battery, right? And to know if it's charging, like I said, there's 2 ways.
Yeah.
It's whether you have the voltmeter in your vehicle,
Yeah.
right? And you can see while engine is running,
Yeah.
the voltage goes.
But what would you look for?
What you would look for? You're looking for at least 14 volts.
Oh, you look
Anything between
right.
13
Okay.
and a half. So that's why I'm going to show you. I'm going to start the car
Yeah.
up at the moment, but because the car is not running,
Yeah.
as you can see,
Yes.
you have 12.4 volts on it.
Yeah.
You can miss that digit.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
and so that means your battery is roughly in about 70%, 60-70% of the charge,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Around
when-
12.4.
Yeah.
So if you're looking on these voltages and playing around with multimeters when engine's not running and the car's been sat for some time,
Yeah.
you know, you want to see
About that figure.
anything about 12.24.
It's healthy. Yeah.
12.25, right?
Yeah.
It means on that voltage, your vehicle will start. It should start. If it doesn't,
All right. But that's a quick check. It's a good way of doing
that's
it.
a quick check.
Yeah.
If you have a voltmeter, but if you don't have a
How much are they?
probably you can pick up somewhere online something cheap and cheerful, probably for £5.
Really?
Something
£5?
for £5.
Well, that's a useful thing to
But
have,
just
isn't
the
it?
basic thing, because the thing is, you just want to see the numbers.
Yeah. No,
You know,
but
you
for a
don't need
fiver, that's a good.
multimeter or voltmeter for £100 or 150, wherever they cost.
Yeah.
Right? But something cheap and cheerful. But if the vehicle starts and it's running okay,
Yeah.
you know, then pretty much you would not gonna worry about this. But if you just want to check, right?
Yeah.
Is you need a voltmeter or voltmeter. Normally on some cars you have a separate gauge which will show you
Oh, inside the
the
car.
charge,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it means on that one you can see your voltage of the battery when
Yeah.
engine is switched off. Anything above 12,
Yeah.
because there's not every vehicle has the digital gauge. They've
Yeah.
got some manual ones. Or like I said, using a voltmeter.
Okay. Brill.
Let me, as you said, do you know if it's charging? And in that case, if you just wanna, by watching this video, if you're just curious, can I just check? Yes, you can. And now I can show you how.
Oh, this is
You know,
the
now I can
$64,000 question.
Yep.
How do we do it?
So let me start it up. As you can see on this vehicle, we have a gauges, but we don't have the charging, the voltmeter, where we can see if the vehicle, if the alternator is charging actually the battery. You know, we can just assume if there's no, if there's no light
Yeah.
coming on, like the red battery sign,
Yeah.
which I can just show you again. Let me turn it on.
All right.
So now if you see the battery light, which is near the airbag light on the left hand corner,
Yeah.
so when you start the vehicle and that light is off, it's great. You can clap your hands, you know your charging system is working, right? Technically
Yeah.
it is, but
if it stays
you
on.
don't know if it stays on. That means it's not charging. You know, there's only 2 ways. It's charging or not, right? But you don't know how good it's charging. So now let me show you how you can check that. But that means you would need some sort of form of the meter who reads the battery voltage.
Yeah.
Right? Let me start the camera. All right, let's continue. So the car is running now.
All right.
And you're seeing before it was 12 volt, 12.4 volts. Now, see, as this is smart charging, you're not going to get too complicated. The voltage start going up. So everything is, we have the lights running and the voltage is 14 volts. So you know it's a good charge rate, that's what we want, that's what we want to see, and we are happy about it.
Great.
Right, so let me just show you. I'm going to turn all the accessories on. What I mean by the accessories is all
Lights.
the front and rear heaters,
Yeah.
speed heaters, the mirrors.
And I'll keep an eye on this voltmeter. Yeah. Okay. So look. So
Actually got the lights on.
Yeah.
The both rear.
So now it's gone down to
Front
30.
and rear, the misters on. Heated seats. You know.
The lot.
The lot. So what you see here, alternator in a perfect condition.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we want to see. That's how we should be charging.
13.8. Yeah.
So, but then on the vehicles when they're getting older, because every unit which turns or moves, it has lifespan.
Yeah.
So that means the alternator wears out.
Yeah.
And like I just mentioned about this red light, you will only see that when there's a fault on alternator, it's not charging completely.
Yeah.
And we're referring back now to the voltmeter. When we go out and check the car, right? Or you're going to use your voltmeter, or you're going to buy something online just for curiosity to see if your alternator is charging good, and you might prevent yourself from the breakdowns in the future by just checking.
So from that, if I've got this right, then from those readings, you should you'll be able to tell whether the alternator is on its way out or functioning as it should do.
You're correct.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
So you would attach as well the voltmeter, you know, red to the positive.
Yeah. Sorry.
Red to the positive.
Yeah.
Now you should look for the signs, and black to the negative terminal of the battery. You've got minus here. But the beauty is these things, you can match them around. You will have this minus sign here. It just means the minus. It means you've got
Wrong way.
you have the leads wrong way around. You can change it. I mean, it's not going to cook anything, so it's quite safe to use. This device is quite safe to use.
Good.
And so yeah, then if you're checking it yourself now,
Yeah.
you turn everything on, all the accessories, and just watch what happens in idle speed.
Yeah.
This drops to 12.7 with all of the accessories switched on.
Yeah.
That means alternator charging on a full load. And if this drops to 12.7, 12.9, 13, you can see your alternator is sort of worn out.
It's struggling.
But what you can do in this point of time, you can turn the voltmeter facing the driver's side away.
Oh, it's going to fall in it. That's okay. Yeah.
You know. It did fall. That's life. It happened. I'm just showing you the real life, how it's going to happen to you, probably.
Yeah. But what in other words, you're saying you'd be able to spot it from inside the car.
The point was just put it that way so you can see it, right? So then you come round, as I've done,
and check it.
and then up here, and then what you do, you rev the engine on a fast idle, about between 1.5 and 2,000 revs. Right? And what you should see, increase in the charge rate, increase in the voltage readings. It should go up. You know, and when you have to be kind of concerned, right? If that voltage doesn't move up to the degree to at least 13.5, 13.6, right? So that means your alternator is faulty. You want to see the voltage reading at least 13.4, 13.5.
That's when you've revved it.
13.6. So what I'm saying but if it gets to the 13, you know, it's faulty. You need to get this done whenever you're ready, pretty much. And if you But if it goes to the 13.5, 13.6 and doesn't go to 14 volts, you know your alternator is slightly worn out, and at some point you're looking to replace it.
So what kind of money would you be looking at to replace, say, an alternator?
Alternator, you're looking to replace alternator will be between 300 and £1,000. It depends make and what is the make and the model
of the car.
How expensive is the vehicle?
Yeah.
But if you're talking an average, about 380.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So thanks for that.
You're welcome, John. So this is quite important stuff where you can do perform yourself. Avoid the breakdown. You know, you can avoid the situation before it happens. Simply basic checks, right?
Yeah.
And if say for instance, if you're confused, you can just video your readings, right? Call me or send me the video or send it to your mechanic or send it to somebody who knows, and they will be able to guide you, advise you, you know, and that could be a little tip for you to take away from this.
Good. Nice one. Mind you, I think I'd just leave it to you to check the car before I bought it. That would be the most sensible thing to do.
If you do, John, also you bought a car from us once before. Not from car.
Not from you, but you looked at it.
But yes, before you buy, we will check these things. And if they're gonna go wrong, we will report it. You will know. At least you will know there is an issue, and you will have to deal with it.
No, it's that's so valuable. It's so valuable knowing that, you know. And I mean that little tip that you gave earlier on about if they start dropping the price immediately, you think, whoops, that might be.
Then that should be straight away worry, and at that point you should know. Okay, you need to check the vehicle.
Can I get my mate to check it? That'll be the one. That's great.
Probably you don't say a mate, you say professional mechanic. You know, it might not be us. You know, it could be a mechanic you're going to use or somebody you trust who has the right equipment here to inspect the vehicle.
And then just watch their eyes as you say that. That's brilliant.
So I hope it will help. Hope it will help somebody.
Okay.
So what? To avoid, to get away from the breakdown and prepare yourself when you will need to spend the money on alternator. You know. Because the battery test, you can do it yourself again. You need a battery tester to do the battery test. Right? I mean, then probably that will leave it to the next video. We can just show you how to do battery test. But basic tip I can give you.
What?
Basic tip I can give you how to check your battery.
A basic tip. I like basic tips. Yeah.
Just leave the car standing for some time.
Yeah.
I mean, the best thing probably would be in the morning. Open the car, turn the ignition on, turn the headlights on, turn the heater fan on full speed, and just go make a coffee or tea. So that will take you probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And come out. If your car doesn't start, you know your battery ain't good.
Wow.
But it means before you do this test, make sure you have jump leads, or you have a booster pack to start it. And make sure your car faces the right direction, not facing the garage, because some of the jump leads what people use are just for not professionals, and they're not highly long.
Yeah.
And if you have a jump leads, you'll not be able to jump start it because they're too short. You know?
Great tips. Lovely. Clavs.
That's the way.
That's brilliant. Thanks.
You're welcome.